Hello YouTube, Cardfight Maestro back again, and today I've got something very exciting. I've got a brand new box of Cyber Ninja Squad, the BT02 of Future Card Buddyfight. I've actually got this a week early, so I'm very lucky. And I'm a bit of a rush, so I'm going to have to get straight into this right now. I hope you all enjoyed my CPO1 box opening. I got some really awesome cards out of that. If you haven't seen it, make sure to check it out. It'll be in the related videos on the side of this video. So as always in these we get, does it say? I think it's 30 packs of 5. Yes, 30 packs of 5. Hopefully this time we might be lucky and pull an SP or even a Buddy Rare. This set also introduces Katana World. There's a flag for that. I haven't really looked into them because I didn't like the character who pilots them in the anime, but the flag looks really cool. I'm going to start on the left hand side. I don't even know what the Buddy Rare for this set is because I don't think my whole set's been spoilt yet. And our first rare is Phantom Ninja Kashinkaji. Pretty awesome. I didn't that time, but I will read through the comments because probably a lot of people haven't seen them yet. So we'll start off with a Steel Wall Beheading Crab, Castling, Thousand Rapier Dragon. That's a bit of an odd reprint. I don't think it was necessary. We have a Deguata Crush Knuckle, which is a new Magic World impact. If you have a wizard on the field, pay 3 gauge, destroy all monsters in your opponent's field, or deal 2 damage to them. It's quite cool. And we have an Ultimate Buddy. It's a new generic card. I don't think that will get a huge amount of use if I'm honest. I feel like we might get a Buddy, not a Buddy Rare, that would be very nice. A double rare in this set, this pack. We have a Sea Splitting Irukamaru, Mantis Dragon Drantis, Eastern Demon Sword Emperor Baal, Actor Knight's Chariot. And I was right, but I had the wrong rarity. I've got a triple rare in the form of Evelyn Heart Yamagitsune. Pay 1 gauge. When your Skull Warrior deals damage to your opponent, you may put that card into the drop zone. If you do, draw a card. So that's pretty good actually. It's for Katana World. I'd rather have pulled a Tsukikage, but that's life. So we got our triple rare from that side. We have a Demon Way. I can't say that last word, I'm afraid. Actor Knight's Hermit, Force Return, Ninja Arts Steel Ball, and a Shinobi Scrolls. I'd like to pull the Galvanic Feather Dragon, I think it's called, for Dragon World. I think that card looks really awesome. Right, we have a Fire Manipulating Dragon Voidgrad, Ninja Blade, Kuragachi, Dragon Knight Shingen, White Dragon Shield. That's pretty cool. We've got a sideboard introduced, so that could be really good. And we have a Victory Slash as our rare. It's quite interesting. So you may only cast this card when your weapon deals damage to your opponent. Play rock, paper, scissors with your opponent. If you win, deal damage to your opponent equal to the critical of your weapon. That's quite fun. It promotes interaction between the players. Continuing the chess archetype, we have Gambit. Then we have a Gunrod Martial. It's not as good as the other Gunrod card. I'm not a Magic World player, so I'm not hugely knowledgeable about the deck. We have an Armor Knight Waller Lizard, and our rare is a Clear Serenity. It's a counter that lets you put the top 3 cards of your deck into your gauge. I'm not quite sure the purpose of that. I suppose gauge acceleration could be beneficial. We have a Demon Way, Sakura Fubuki, Actor Knights the Fool. That looks quite cool. Nice artwork on that card. Dragobond. What is that? Based in Caps. Pay 4 gauge and destroy a card on the field. It's a counter speed, so we have a double rare now. It is a Emiguret Dragon. That's quite cool actually. It's quite a small monster, but when a monster is destroyed by it, it gets double attack. So that's quite fun. I didn't know that card existed yet, because as I said, I've got this early and not all the set has been spoiled on the wiki yet. I'm going to stop going through the comments now, reading them out, because we've seen quite a lot of them now. Our rare is a Psychic Knife Dragon. It's danger. Oh, Dragon World. Size 1, 3,000 attack, 4,000 power, 4,000 defense. You may rest this card if you destroy a monster on the field with 4,000 or less defense. I like that. I like that card a lot actually. Seems really quite good. It's I think it's Dragon Breath. Lets you destroy a 3,000 power or less monster, but it's a monster form of that. Armor Knight Trent. Size 3, 10,000 defense. It's quite big. Exorcist Stomp. That's another Danger World. I'd like to see one of the Danger World double rares, because Dual Dragons get a lot of support in this set. And just like I said, the front card of this is a Dual Dragon. Dragon Blade Drago Breach. It's quite large. Key of Solomon First Volume. We have a few more packs on this side still. I'm sorry for going slower than normal. I haven't seen a lot of these cards, so it's new for me as well. Our rare is a Sky Rush Garyuo. Soul Guard Penetrate. Pay 3 gauge, put a Skull Warrior from your drop zone into this card's soul. 8,000 power, 5,000 defense, 2 critical. That's quite good. Should be another double rare on this side. I'm yet to pull an SP from this game yet. And of course, I've not pulled a Buddy rare yet. And we've just got a double rare. Great Duke Astaroth. Quite a large cool cost. Pay 3 gauge and put 2 72 pillars from your hand into his card's soul. The cast cost of each of your Magic World spells is reduced by 1 gauge. This is really good. It's also got Soul Guard and double attack. Very, very good. I'm not interested in Magic World, but I know a lot of players who are. And I can imagine that being very, very good in a 72 pillars deck. Of course, we get Wizard support and we get Centre of the World Mary Sue in this set, but 72 pillars is still a very viable deck. Armor Knight Tiger, another size 0 for Danger World, because we do eat a lot of our own monsters. These ninja cards do look really nice. We have a Magic Knight of Darkness Dunkelheit. I think this is a card from a recent episode of the anime where if you have a Magic Knight of Light on your field, this card gets plus 3,000 power and defense, so it would turn into a 7,000 power, 6,000 defense card. That's a nice mechanic there. Last pack on the left hand side. What do we get? Armalite Chimera, Drago Bond, Accelerate Ninja Hayate, and we have a Night Shift Dragon Rahal. It's a dual dragon size 2, 6,000 power, 5,000 defense, 2 critical. It has move. I didn't know this card existed. I might consider building dual dragons. They've got a lot of support in this set, and that card has move, and it's quite a nice looking card as well. Look at that. So that was the last pack on the left hand side. I'm going to get my entire right hand side out, as this box is getting in the way, if I'm honest. Let's see what we can do with this side. So we've got one more triple rare, 3 more double rares. Armalite Formation. It's a set card, pay 1 gauge. All Armalite on your field get plus 1,000 power and defense. I'm not so sure about that. So what do you guys think about the sideboarding being introduced into this game? I quite like it, if I'm honest, because it shows that we'll have a best 2 of 3 setup, unlike Cardfight Vanguard, which is one of the reasons I'm struggling with the game at the moment, because single elimination best of 1 is not at all what I'm looking for. Blood Knife. The double rare, Art of Explosion, Hades Fall. This is a Katana World. It's a set card. Pay 1 gauge and choose a card from your deck, put it face down into this card's soul and shuffle your deck. When a monster enters your opponent's field, you may look at this card's soul and reveal it. If a revealed card has the same size as the monster that entered your opponent's field, destroy it until deal 2 damage to your opponent, then destroy this card. It's a double rare. I quite like that, and I've just mentioned sideboarding, and that I imagine could be very good in a sideboard for Katana World. You find that you're against, say, a Dragon Knight Rush deck I've been seeing a lot of recently. I'm focus on grade 1s and 2s. So you can sideboard out your 3s if you're not seeing them enough, and sideboard that in. What's this? It's a generic Actor Knights for World. Size 3, 5,000, 5,000, 2 crit. Pay 1 gauge call cost. Complete dominance. May pay 3 gauge and choose an Actor Knights on the fall from your hand and an Actor Knights for fall from your drop zone and reveal them. And put them on the bottom of your deck. If you do, after this turn you get another turn. That's quite impressive actually. I didn't know what Actor Knights were until I read that, but it seems like they've got quite a lot of cards and have been introduced in this set. So we will continue now. Secret Sword Shooting Star. This is a impact counter. Pay 3 gauge. When you're being attacked by an opponent's weapon, if this card is in the soul of Secret Sword lethal formation, you may cast it. Destroy an opponent's item on the field and deal 3 damage to your opponent. Yeah, it's okay. That would be another sideboard option. You find out your opponent's using a heavy weapon deck, and it's a way of getting around that. Key of Solomon's 2nd volume. I think we pulled one of them earlier. Quite interesting art. I'll just leave that one there for you guys to look at. I think we're halfway through the second side and we haven't pulled our second triple rare yet. I'll be honest, I don't even know what the Buddy rare is in this set. I think I've mentioned that already, but we have another impact, Secret Sword Moonfang. This one is same cost of 3 gauge. If it's in Secret Sword lethal formation, when your opponent casts an impact, you may activate it, nullify the impact cast by your opponent, and deal 3 damage to your opponent. Well, that's getting quite a lot of controversy due to Gargantuous Punisher's text. The opponent cannot nullify this card. I assume that it can't be activated in response. You have a Flash Strike Yamai Hebi. Carry on now. Kosher. Emperor Dragon Gale Khan. This is one of the cards I wanted. It's a triple rare. Dual Dragon. It's huge. 10,000, 10,000. Pay 2 gauge and put 2 monsters from your field into a drop zone. There's a cast. When this card enters the field, destroy all monsters on your opponent's field. That's fantastic. Just looking for double rares now, because that was our last triple rare. Tempest Garaho.